I see my automation isn't working very well. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 7, Episode 46. Hey! How come those aren't on? What? What's going on? That's not on either. What the hell? What the heck? Well, we'll get assembled, then I'll fix that. Why are y'all not on? Okay, super weird. Lock force assemble! Hey, that worked. But that's supposed to be on. This is supposed to be on. Okay, hold up. Let me figure some stuff out. The heck. The heck. Okay, that fixed that. Why are you not on? Yellow? Why did y'all turn off? Okay. That's more like it. It's been a rough week. I'm not really into it today. Today's not into a day for Jason. Thursday I was here from like 10 till 7 to almost 10 o'clock. And then Friday was pretty dang busy, so it's like I'm in a fog right now, you know. I'm just zoned out. And today I didn't even realize it. We tore it down. But there's some kind of something going on at the stadium, which is right there. So I've been hearing an announcer doing all sorts of stuff, but I have no idea whether it's a game. Dang it, Wes isn't here today. I don't know if it's a game or what. I think it's like, I don't know what the heck it is. Or when it actually starts. Really hadn't seen any traffic issues as of yet because of it, but I want to say 3 to 4 weeks ago somebody was like, oh, they're not done, they got one more thing they got to do. But I want to say it was like later in the day, like 4ish or something like that. I can hear them now walking over the loudspeaker. I guess they're amping up everybody. It's pretty early for them to be doing that if the game's that late. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it's 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm fine with being exhausted. I mean, at least we're busy. Had a little slow spurt there for a minute. And I was getting very bored in the shop sorting screws. However, I did sort my screws very well. And I added to that today. I got a new plastic bin somewhere, but as we can see up front, we had to take all that down because we had that event thing Thursday night, and we were getting ready for it Tuesday and Wednesday. And you may notice, no, there's no Christmas tree up. Make some noise, make some noise. Okay, yeah, y'all are making noise. We can hear you. So no Christmas tree yet. That's not coming till December. Contrary to 2 decades worth of getting Christmas trees well into November, early November. So, yay. In fact, I just had a video pop up. You know what? We'll see. 18 years ago. 18 years ago. I didn't have a chance to look at that video, really. Let's take a look at what the shop looked like 18 years ago. That's a long number of years ago, isn't it? That's just the events. I want to say they started in 21 years ago, whatever that was. Or 22. We may be in the 22, 23 year. we would go all out. We'd have singers and food until we realized that pretty much everybody that comes to those is just mooching. The ones that were going around just getting food and drinks, and there were a few of those out. I've heard from fellow business owners that there were people just walking around mooching as always. But you know, maybe if one or two of them come back to do shopping later, that's cool. That's cool. I reckon. Let me pull that video up. Let's see. Let's look at the shop difference. Yeah, we can do this. What is this? 18 years ago. Pretty big difference in the shop. Faux show. Let's see, media source. I don't think it may have stupid music. I'll try to catch it real quick, but just in case, watch your ear bobbles for just a second, and I will tell you in like 5, 4. Oh shit, I gotta find it. Hold on. 4.5, 3, 3 and an 1/8, 2. Where did I save it? Oh, there it is. 1.5. Oh, there it is. Here, do I see? I don't see any volume, so maybe it doesn't have volume. Let's make it big. That's what she said. I didn't say that out loud. Okay. What format is this, fucking Google? I know I didn't take it in, what is it, 3x5, 5x3? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's kind of dark picture. Wait. Let's pause that. And pull up. So, woo-woos! Sounds like fire. Interesting enough, last event down at the Coliseum, there were like 4 vehicles caught on fire. I never found out the what was up behind that. So the wee woos. Where was the face cam? And then let's pull this back. Oh no, I was showing you the nope, that's not it. That's it right there. Yeah, that's shoot. I gotta bring that image over here now. How do I do that? I can copy it. Let's see. Go back to face, copy. Yeah, go back to. Shut up. Trying to film here, damn it. And paste reference. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Set a table out and put all sorts of decorative crap on it. Oh, how do I pause that? There we go. I can pause it. So yeah, that thing was a bitch to move. It was much easier to get behind it over there though. That's right there now, bottom corner. Anyway, thought I'd throw that one out. Oof, interesting, huh? My, how things change. My, how Jason adds shit. We gotta redo the floors again too. That means either go around that big monster right here, or leave it there and just go around it, which would be way harder to do. But I don't think it's ever moving from that spot. Gumby, I knew Gumby would pop up. Why are you up here, co-pilot? I do not need your assistance. I don't really have anything planned today. Going back to that earlier statement about me just not giving a AF today. Except for you guys, of course. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm just not here for me, you know. What's going on? I didn't say hey to everybody. Hey, everybody. Anthony, Ian, Dave, James Randolph. What's up, Jimmy? Rune, of course. I did mention dang it, Wes is out of pocket today. Garden Boat, what's up? Good morning to you. Ropa, good morning. Ken Nixon, what's up? Stop tailgating him. This is rude. Did you see that mother? SE lock and key is the first. That was actually J-Bot. Good timing there, J-Bot. Maybe he's timing it correctly. It was funny last week. He just was like, yeah, nope. Yeah. Last name table, first name Clark has moved to the back temporarily until we bring the tree up here. Then I'll have to reset it up to be able to put all the ornaments out and everything, and then it'll probably go up for the year unless I have like a project I'm working on. I'm going to try my best to keep the front open because it has gotten crowded in here. It gets crowded in here when there's like 3 or more people with the table in the way. I just don't have anywhere to put all that other crap right now. I gotta do some work in the back room. 8-bit photo. Yeah, those were probably taken with hey, wait a minute now. Those were taken with a Canon Rebel, the original Canon Rebel. It wasn't 8-bit, damn it. They were. I think it'd go up to. I can't remember. Whatever the Canon Rebel XT, non-digital. It didn't record or anything, but it was a great camera. I used it for a long time. I just wasn't great with the settings sometimes. And of course, there's Google compression and all that, but I think that may a lot of that's probably Google compression. I can probably go back on the photos, and they're a decent 8-bit, 9-bit. Well, minimum 9, man. What you talking about? If I can find the originals are probably in the Google thing. What's up, Joseph Douglas? Good morning to you. No locksmithing work today. We did get another. I've been trying to finish up these guys that we talked about last week because I haven't had a whole lot of time to do so. Oh, get off. We're done with you 18 years ago. Isn't there a song or something where it's like that's one of the lyrics? 16 or 18 years ago or something. So this one was kind of walled out. It's alright. I mean, that's no big deal there. I got the key. Boom. And then boom. One thing I did notice though is the Paul. Yeah, I hadn't finished the key. Literally, I gotta smooth it and all that. So it's still a little, but the pole is worn down really bad. The back of this that makes the bolt pull in. Yeah, though that's not great. The end of the nose. And I believe now it and because of that, I don't know if it's going to withdraw all the way. So boom. But you know, on a tight fitting drill, I'm gonna have to tell him to set up a GoPro or something in there just to make sure it's going to clear whatever it's closing behind, which is typically like a steel door in a safe or something. Yeah, there's no correcting that, really. There's no, unless you're really good at brazing and welding and all that other stuff, which I don't do. He does, but I'm just going to let him know, hey, maybe you want to braze a little bit higher on there, because I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to do the all the way unlocked and then all the way locked. Most of these are like it stops and it's key retaining. Like you gotta leave the key in it and then you close it and then it lets, you know, it'll only do it with it locked. So there's enough clearance in there for me to think that it may be purposefully set up to be non-key retaining, and then it just wore from there, because it couldn't have worn as much as the gap is in there. We do have that other one that needed a new spacer lever of some kind made, but all my safety deposit box stuff is behind Iron Man, the TV, and all that. I kind of got it. It's not bad because it's all on wheels, but it would take me a good combined 30 minutes to, and if I start digging in over there, you know, one thing leads to another, and then just shit happens. Anyway, long story short, I got another one in from him Friday. I guess he was like, oh, don't forget about this one, so let's take a look and see what this one is. I hadn't opened it yet. I just got it late last night. So got 3 of them here. He just got done sending me 3 of them. Braze it. I've tried. I tried joining it up with the with the Forge Council a long time ago to like start learning how to do that, and I learned how to, like, you know, do basic stuff, but I never set up my own forge area and then the brazen thing. I don't really have a great spot to have like an area where I could do that. Ventilation, I can't even solder worth of shit, so much less. Literally, I only have a plumber's torch, you know, the can for heating up donuts, right? Anyway, I could probably fake it, but he's way more experienced with doing that, so I'm just gonna let him deal with it. All right, yeah, I know you need a key for it. You don't have to sticker it. Come on now. Like, there's literally only one reason it's here. Need a key. If you had a key, you would send a key, and I would know that you would not need a key. However, you have sent a key one time, and it wasn't the right key, so I did have to still make a key. This one's got an unusual little nose ball there. There's a big-ass gap, too. Oh, I see it. Bends in. So these little tabs right here are bent down in. And that looks like they're stabilizing the uno, dos, wait, uno, dos, 3. That's it. Well, that's not very exciting. 3 lever lock. Springs look good. Again, same exact thing as that one, just a different. Same exact thing, just different, you know. Okay. I gotta redo my safe deposit box key blanks, because they're hard to get to. They're really messy right now, and I've got like a whole row of them that are just not even hung up on the hooks. I need to match up numbers, find out current stock versus what I have from decades ago, because it's just a hot mess back there. Which again is not a task for today. Braze it right on the sidewalk. Single nose muzzle. I don't know what the hell that is. It's a flat steel key blank. I'm not great at like trying to memorize or do like, oh, that is a Yale 330 or whatever you just said. And it uses the Yale 330 blank. It only uses the blank that That's yeah. That's I just grab whatever blank is the right thickness and height. If it's a SG blank and a Yale lock, so be it. I do try to, obviously if it says it on there, but other than that, no. I just grab whatever blank looks about right. That one I had to cut. I had to cut the end off because the one I chose was like a perfect thickness, but the end of it was fat and curvy, and it had to have two steps. It had to have this 2-step. It looks like this is a where's that pointy thing? It looks like this right here is a lever. It's actually not. That's this section goes through the body. This part right there actually goes into the thing I was just talking about, the foot of it, and then that's where the cut starts. So this highest one is the first cut, or fifth, whatever you want to call it. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. This came out pretty good. I just gotta clean it up some and double check it a few times. One of them's being a weird in the back, and it's because somebody used a damn key that wasn't made for it, or it was off or worn down, and every lever in there is like, say it's an 1/8 inch thick, just using that as an example, 1/8 inch thick. It is half the size where the key's been running up against it. Now some of them do have cutouts in there, and specifically so. Never really understood that, but yeah, it's so worn, you can tell just by looking at it and how worn every lever is. I'm sure if that was brand new, the key that I made would not work it at all. So it's got like 100 years worth of wear on it. The problem with that is if it's thinner, on a super thin wafer, and then you have another wafer, there's still a little bitty tiny bit of flux in there, and that other wafer can like fall in. But that's probably what happened with the key they had. It just wasn't quite right, and it caused lever wear. Oh, it'll work fine. It'll be alright for 50 years every day. Yeah, the key's getting kind of worn down. Have to jiggle it a little bit to get it open. That's the end result, people. Think long term. I do have a few weirdo glares on my window because of the Christmas lights. You saw the Christmas lights. You like those? You can't really see them because it's daytime, but it's actually pretty at night. I'll show you a night picture. They did get opened up across the street. Oh yeah, y'all want to see the karaoke rooms if you haven't seen them on Twitter? I'll take y'all through the karaoke rooms of Louisa's. Let's see, where is all that? Alright, so this will that's nope, I didn't like that at all. Dupe. Nope, I didn't like that video either. Let's see, what's another one? Oh yeah, they're skipping. Oh shit. Okay, so let's send you. Can we just attach? Yep, can we just attach another one to this? Yeah, photo. Wow, meow. Nope. Nope. A whole lot of photos. Yeah, we'll just send that. And where is karaoke room? Damn it. Oh, yeah, we got Crazy Lady. Had a new Crazy Lady show up the other day. I'm sorry, mentally. No, she's just crazy. Sometimes you gotta call them like you see them. she was just... That's a shitty picture, but I'm going to send it anyway. I was not able to get a good picture of the dining room area. Oof, look at that. How did that get so big? Oh shit, that's probably going to go as an attachment. Well, the fuck is that smell? Everybody's being, what the hell? It smells like a chemically smell. Wait, is that new lock? No, I ain't that. Y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's not the garbage. It's... I have a terrible sniffer anyway, so... Alright, let's see if those came in. Hey, no. Okay, so can we download all? We can. No, it's going to download them all. It's okay. We're going to download this to here. Let's see what's... Yep. We're going to set this up as a different folder because we already can't find crap in there. What is this? Louise's? Sure. Save. Well, not all Louise's, but... not important to y'all. Yeah. Okay, we're going to download that. And we're going to download that. Yeah. If I do it the other way, I hate it. I don't know why. It's one of those irrational hates that I've always had. I hate compressed files. Whatever. You have things you don't like either, so shut it. Alright, let's go back to this. And we'll pull in... yeah, let's just do a slideshow. Always play even when not visible. Stop, restart when visible. We needed 5,000 milliseconds there. I guess it'd be a good idea to actually add the files to it too, right? Yep. Okay. Oh, dupe. Control dupe. And dupe. No way, you know this is stupid. Hold on. So here's the shop. Two different things. Got to show off the lights. Pew! That's at nighttime. And actually, that doesn't show the Santa Claus, the snowmen floating around on the sidewalk. I've got that set up too, but obviously you can't see it. So it'll add once we add the tree and all that. It's so colorful. But those change. Those change from, which they're doing it now. They change from like colored lights for about 5 to 6 seconds, and then they turn white, and then they fade back into into two different color patterns. So that's pretty cool. All right, cross the street, close-up view, since you can't really see it greatly through the camera. This is our new across the street people. Hey, Louise's. Nope, 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 grab it. When you... And I still hadn't gotten a, so the deal with the gate, I found out, is actually brought in from somewhere in New England. It's like some real deal gate. It's not, it wasn't custom done by those people. They just hung it. So it's brought in from New England, the whole structure. Solid as hell. I can see why they needed a lift, because the gate is ridiculously heavy. I can't even fathom how much it costs to transport that from New England, take it down if it wasn't already down, and then get it here and then get it back up. Well, it took them 2 solid days to get it up. Anyway, which now that explains, all of a sudden we now know why there was steel things in the bricks to hold the weight. Now we know, but now it puts it all together. So that's that was it. And then you go through there, and then when you come in, you're basically in this just foyer, and behind you it's kind of like walking into a private theater, because they sit right in the middle, and there's 2 entrances that go behind, so you can't like peek to see what's going on. And they got like the red balustrade things, the rope things, like a movie theater kind of would have. So anyway, you go into that, and then so we went in, and I guess you gotta buy a table, I guess, to do it. Anyway, you go in, and this is from a different angle in the room, but this is a blurry picture. I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm taking pictures of everybody in here. And again, it's a shitty picture, but you can kind of see there the tables anyway. So I'm at almost the very back of the building. There's a kitchen behind that wall, or kind of behind where I'm standing. There's a bar, and that's the piano. So you zoom in a little bit there. Fancy schmancy, and they play jazz music. There's some kind of string instrument there. There's the decor. Okay, and then this building that's always been here, this is what it looks like. They did a really good job with that, I gotta admit. This picture, the room they redid here looks way better than it did ever. So now if you open that door, you're looking at the shop. That door right there with the 4 panes on it. When you open that door, that's the door that's directly across the street there. And that looks really good. I mean, but that's just an overflow room. After I took the picture, Kim was like, yeah, that guy that was in that room, let me show you again. Like, I just looked in there and I took a quick picture, right? I was like, it's empty. There's nobody in here. There was a guy in that room. I was like, what are you talking about? So I was like, she goes, yeah, in the back corner, right up against the front wall, there's a guy at that table in the corner looking my way, and probably wondering what the fuck I was taking a picture of him for. Oops. Anyway, karaoke rooms. Last file of that. Karaoke rooms. There it is. I'm impressed with the lights. I gotta give them that. That is the very back room. The hallway coming forward towards the shop. This is above the Louise's sign. So there's it's like an 80s, 90s, and 2000 themed room, and it's $89 an hour. And this is the big room up front. So you come up the hallway. Now you're looking at the shop if you look out the window, which we will do. So at night I can see all these lights floating around. I don't know if the big room is the same price as the small rooms, but I heard $89. $89. Hey, look, there's SE lock and key. So yeah, that's that is the karaoke rooms. So yeah, he did a great job with everything, except for there's a little dip in the hallway upstairs. And Kim was like, It's a dip right here. It remains to be seen. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, James, but I've heard several variations of that with different things that are going to be happening in those rooms. If you get my drift. So, and I've even had people be like, is there cameras in these rooms? Like, liability-wise? Or if something happens in this room and there's no recording of it, then you're... I don't know. I would assume... I didn't look, because it's very sparkly in there. I'll play it again. This was actually Saturday night, after live last Saturday. So yeah, I guess you get a code for every hour you buy. You know, and I don't know if it's something, I don't know if it's something that would be like, I guess we could look for cameras in this video. I see speakers, I don't see cameras. Hey, I see SE lock and key right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, Kim. And that was it. I talked to him about it this morning, yesterday, last night. It's all blurry. He's like, yeah, I had a lot of looky-loos, people coming in. But he's booked up tonight, apparently, so good for him. 70 tables. I didn't know there were 70 tables in there. 70 people? 70 people. Couldn't be 70. There ain't no 70 tables in there. Even with the overflow, there's not 70 tables. There's only about max 20 in the main piano bar, and then you could squeeze in more up there. And yeah, capacity-wise, you could put some people. Are the rooms soundproof? Did he put sound? I have so many questions. If there's 3 karaoke people going on at one time, you don't want to be drowned out by a karaoke room A. So did they had to have extra soundproof. They literally had to have done it. I can't fathom them not doing it, but until somebody rents a karaoke room and lets everybody know, I guess we won't know. I'm not gonna rent a karaoke room. Small birthday party. I mean, it's literally. And the other question is, while you're there, will they deliver drinks up? So there's no food really. They got like a charcuterie board and a cheese board, and something else, some kind of sliders, like brisket sliders or something like that. So the deal in Mississippi, you have to serve food to sell alcohol as a restaurant. You can't just open a bar. That's what, literally every bar in Mississippi has to sell food of some kind, and not pickled pig's eggs, but pig's eggs. Pigs don't have eggs. Pickled pig's feet has to have real food. So, and then one other thing, it has to have cooked food. So that's why there's one or two cooked items. No, I just don't see karaoke still being that. They're cool. They're super cool. It's super cool to have that option. Can you order food and have them brought up? or do you have to go downstairs? There's no bar. Like, you can't walk up to any bar. There's a back bar that you can get to, but it's a back bar. It's an obvious service bar. Kitchen back bar, we call it. It's a service bar in the kitchen. So that's kind of weird. I would think that, shut up, trying to film here, damn it. That they would have some type of walk-up bar. Like, because if I don't want to wait on my waitress show, if she's busy and the bartender's just standing there, I would like the option to be able to walk up and say, hey, I'm over at table so-and-so, and she's busy, can I get her a drink? Yeah, I think they should have factored that in. Like, and he wants it to be like a New Orleans-y feel, which obviously, given the front of it and everything, yeah. But not having a bar that you can walk up to is not a New Orleans-y feel. Yeah, Lock Force convention and karaoke sing off. I don't feel comfortable having more than 5 or 6 people up there. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be okay. There's another place called Mr. Chen's. It's on Highway 55, and it's like 7 miles from here. Yeah, my first thought when I went there, I was like, I'm totally gonna come up here and like do some recording or something first. But I don't want to pay $89. Obligatory siren. Dude, don't walk down the middle of the fucking road. At least walk alongside the fence, you morons. Dude or woman, whatever you are. I can't tell in that camera. That sounds like AMR. Wee woo, wee woo. Coming from that way. Nope, coming from that way. So that's where the Great Lock Force Convention will be at. Yeah, when we hit like 10 million, then I'll feel safe there, and I'll fly everybody in. Interesting story behind that fella too. I was just waiting for him to come in and say, you haven't hung my sign up. I got a kicker of a fireback there. I got a kicker of a fireback if he decides to say something about it. Do it. See, I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood and my back hurts like hell. I'm getting old, y'all. God. Yeah, I wonder how Dusty Knuckles is. We haven't seen him in a while. Don't park in that parking lot and put signs up. Aside from the normal signs. Hey, would y'all trust this? So this was like a $30 plug-in. This is one of the only ones with at least some USB but look at this plug. It's not UL listed or anything. There's some Chinese wording on it, but Look how thin that is. It's, and I couldn't find one I like these with a bigger cord, and this is that flat shit. It's like lamp cord. Now, the only thing I'm gonna be plugging in there is cameras and lights. But I saw that thin ass thing and I was like, that's a pretty shitty plug to me. I don't know. And it's LED lights on top of that. It plugs in the front window lights. It'll plug in those lights. 5 cameras, and which is what this is for. And the tree whenever it pops up. It can't be fused in the plug. Yeah, you're right about that. Well, let's see. Do we have any rated power 125, 10 amp, max 125, USB AC. We've got some of the FC and the ROHS with the little house and a little recycling symbol. Made in China. There's no other options. I have very few options on that though, so yeah, it's not like I'm running, you know, high things. It's literally all low draw stuff. I think it'll be, I hope it'll be okay. Need an hour, yeah, oh well, I'll check it. It's a good idea. Can't you do that through your phone now? Isn't there an app for that? I do have a laser reader. I could use that. That's what I'll do. I'll plug it in. You're right. I'll plug it in and then go find that heat register thing. Whatever you call it. Laser. Beep. It's got a laser dot and it tells you how hot it is. And I won't have infrared, but at least it'll tell me if it's hotter than a normal plug. Did it come with the free smoke alarm? Don't plug the heat gun into it. Speaking of, my heat gun back there that's like literally become my most important tool that I've ever put out. That is not most important, but most used tool. Because I heat my coffee cups up with it to make the coffee stay longer. So it literally has a permanent place and gets used multiple times a day. To the point where I have to come up with a literal holster for it now. Like, and then like a whole ass setup. A place for my coffee cup. A holster, like a metal sheath holster. It was just funny. I walked by it the other day and I was like, yeah, that is literally my most just used tool pretty often. See, when I realized it was game day, I was like, oh shit, do I need to go put the signs up in the back? And I didn't. I'm watching out to make sure nobody's having any funny business back there, but no signs of that. I should probably step back there at some point. Again, I don't know when this thing is. Did somebody find out? What's going on? Let me Google that. JSU football schedule. Fucking hell. Today the 22nd, y'all? It's gotta be. No. That's next week's. Seymour. What's today? The 15th. Final 15th. November 22nd, November 8th. What the hell's going on? Oh, there's more. I don't know how to read football stuff. Holy shit. Why is it going up instead of February 21? I'm in the year 2021. Today, BCU versus Jackson State, 12 p.m. Oh, well. Okay. Shit. Well, there's no traffic that I see. There may be some down the way, but maybe it's a smaller game. BCU. Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Sounds like a smaller game. But what was this on the 22nd? Isn't that next week? The hell? Is that... That's here. And that's Alcorn. Oh, that's going to be a bigger one. The 22nd. I thought we were done with football. We got a partial ass schedule at the beginning of this. They must have done good or something. Yeah, that's next week. Alright, isn't that how it works, football people? Like, it was supposed to end a couple of weeks, like a month ago, and now they're still going. So that means they're doing good this season. Go Tigers. Good for them. Alright, let me delete all those photos that I just sent to myself. Yeah, you get out of here, you get out of here. Okay. Call static, case closed. We could use your feedback. No, it's not really closed. It's just on hold. It'll come back. I'm having problems with this stupid phone. And it's like... It's so funny because they're like... They have to go through everything about it. Like, did you unplug the base? Did you plug back in? Yes, we know how to do that. What's up, David? You're going to be 61 plus 1 day. Happy early birthday, Pete. Stop for lunch, Gumby. What you having for lunch? Like side of the road, fast food lunch thing? Yeah, they have to go through all the... oh, wait a minute. We don't want to party! They have to go through all the... Did you do this? Okay, well, I need to call you and listen in on the line while we've got equipment, you know, recording it or whatever. So we've been through that, but always, because this is the fourth one we've had. Cisco. And always a quarter of the way into the process of... How do you delete? Why are you not deleting? Remove, thank you. A quarter of the way through the process... You can go, you can go, you can go, you can go, you can go. They will always admit, maybe not admit's the right word, but they will always say, yeah, those phones aren't that great. Every time, we've heard it every single time we've switched them out. Or had to call in a support ticket. I mean, they're right there. They pick up the phone. C-Spire's great about that. I'm removing all these extra things in my program here. Okay, we don't care about that lady anymore. What's this? Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Still got to get those done too. You'll still receive a diploma one day. I promise. I promise. Where was I talking about? 12 o'clock. Game starting up. Music. Let me walk around and see if there's something we can come up with real quick. Oh, it's the help of God. Hold up. CB. Got a bunch of puppy pictures up on the front counter. This is Roscoe. Slow down. And this is Sadie. Arf pups. Find her. That's actually. That was my commercial for today. Oh, I didn't show you the cats on the other side. In case you don't like dogs, which that would just be stupid, but those are the kittens. Two of them, Bumpkin and Sybil there with a photoshopped on hat. Okay, that was unnecessary. Support your local animal shelter. I'll be right back. Workbench over here is a hot ass mess. I could probably clean it up, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Hot mess. That's too much like work. Probably will do this other key, since I'm going to have to move all that stuff over there. Gosh. That means I need the table up front. Yeah. Besides, I'm not fully committed to having to replace that yet. I'm like mostly fully committed. So, is this working? It is. Y'all know. Yeah, where's my... I don't have a...
Hi, I have a quick
Uh-huh.
Would you like to donate to our Thanksgiving feast or our toy drive?
No, thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
Oh my cold sleeves are in the truck, dang it. I thought I had one still back there, but I don't. Yeah, y'all know. I have not had cold drip in a while. Y'all know. These mother effers. How does this, how'd that work? That went in there. That went in. Yep, there. Oh, no, that fell out. Yeah, that fell out. That fell out. Okay, that goes there. Boop. And then you go here. And then this went this way or this way? This way or... Okay, I see the cutout for that guy. Yep, yep. So that would go right there, maybe. Yep. Almost like I've taken this bitch apart and I'm putting it back together 150,000 effing times. Fuck you, Quickset. Smart key. I feel like this is not in the right spot though. Ugh. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Maybe. Did he do it first try? No. No, that's not right. That's upside down totally. Because the sleeve has to go over it. So this has to, this has to go like that. Yep. This would be on that side. Yep. And then you flip over to that side. And then you have to go down on here. Let's see, just don't ask why I used it. I just did. It's the first thing I grabbed. I didn't have a battery setter in here. I have the cube that Anthony sent me. Don't ask me why I did it. I just did it, okay? I regret it ever since. Alright, so this had to go... Yep, yep, yep. Just like this. Shoop. How does that engage with that? Just like this. This is in the way though. Okay, it's supposed to be in the way. So if we put that here, yeah. Oh no, don't jump out. This is the hardest part, is getting this stupid little pin back in here. Okay, bam. Yep. Now hold it, hold it, hold it. And this guy goes on this side somehow. And it's not snapping into the hole just right. Let me put it on the knee there to do it. At least get it back together. I don't know if it's still working or not. I had to beat the damn cylinder out of it. Is there not a... No, that's not a thought. Why aren't you snapping together? Thank you. Okay, sleeve. And screw. So yeah, after I forcibly ejected it, it actually didn't damage the cylinder or the little prongs here. I was amazed. And then I went and got my battery setter, because it wouldn't even go in the hole in the cube that Anthony sent me. Wouldn't even go into the hole. I guess there was something wonky about the cylinder. In fact, there was something wonky about the cylinder because the tailpiece was clipped the way it clipped on. It made the tailpiece upside down compared to a regular deadbolt. Boop. Boop. Surprised I didn't screw something up. I mean, I took everything apart so all the parts came out before I whacked the cylinder out. But I still had to whack the cylinder out. Let's see. Let's see. Here's one without keys as we speak. That one worked. I'm not getting a click there. No clicky from me. I think I still have my resetter in here though. Or the cube. Or the cube. We'll do the cube, I guess. How does this thing work? Nope. Nope. Yep. Yeah. Which way do you turn it? Yeah. Oh, that was very forceful. Yay. And that concludes our locksmith work for the day. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great one. How did all this go in here? I still haven't had a chance to use it enough to like remember all the little... Okay, that goes this way. Nope, that goes this way. This guy. Caged. I had to back up though. And I just noticed my point's getting very fragile. So, definitely going to be getting one of those next week. It is a little fidgety. True. fix that. There's such a lump in this rubber. I need a new rubber. 12:15. Let's go look at I guess. Hold on. Let me here, look outside for a minute. Yeah, let's tidy up a little bit. Over here. We'll go ahead and shift over there and straighten it up a little bit. Let me get the mobile comments up. Dang it, Wes would be proud, Gumby. The problem with going over here is, I'm not sitting here watching these fools. Fools! So why can't I pull up? I should be able to do this, right? Let's see, move this. So here, make it big. Alright, we're going to shift screen. Oh, what's a hot mess? I told y'all it was a hot mess. Hold on. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ready? Ah, why is my... I better not be getting a head cold because my ears just clogged up. What the fuck? That would explain that shit. Ew, I got cooties. Who the fuck gave me cooties? I better not have cooties. I did have a weird cough this morning. No! Where's the vitamin C? I don't even have any here. Shit. State of the pin in the whole area. The whole damn thing over there. And I even left my bag out. I knew something felt off when I woke up this morning. I'm gonna die. I don't have a fever, so I'm probably not gonna die. Let's go over there. Lick the orange light. Just got vitamin C in it. Somebody said they felt. Lady next door mentioned not feeling good a couple of days ago. That's why I feel tireder than most too. Hey, all right. Well, I'm just gonna accept the fact that I'm not gonna get sick. I'm just gonna go home and suck down a whole bunch of vitamin C's and hope for the best. Yeah, in Mississippi, it's definitely because of the heat and the cold and the heat and the cold. It definitely can be problematic with colds and cooties. Stop talking about it. Yeah, you're right. It's not happening. It's a figment of my imagination. Friggin' hell. Alright, camera switch and microphone switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What happened? There it is. Microphone switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, my fine peoples. How are y'all? Everything good? Okay, can you hear me? If you can't hear me, let me know, but you should be able to hear me just the same. I've been really considering getting rid of this guy. Give it a try. Does that look any different? Okay, on, off. On, off. There's no difference. Thursday night when we were out, there were like at least 6 helicopters that came and went. I don't know what was going on. There's that. Hold on. It was a very busy night on the air side. Or, you know what, I can't see comments this way. See ya, Sushi. Audio is fine, thank you for that. This is how you treat these guys. You fucking better not jam off a cylinder again, I'll swear I'll throw you across the road, Yeah, and I had to replace a clip on that same quickset. And I found out the back of the... You know, I want to know something right now. Well, this is a digital lock, but the other one was just a regular deadbolt cylinder. Let me zoom in a little bit. It was a regular deadbolt. This is a, because it's got a flat tail face, this goes in some other lock. But when I went to stick it, let me open this door so I can see. The tabs on a new clip would not go in. It had to be something totally like manufacturing wise screwed up about that. So now I want to know, it goes in there fine. That cylinder was just bonk, man. Like what in the hell? And that's what happened because of it. It's all twisted out. So, little mobile kit that I made. A little baby kit. A little baby quick set. A little baby quick set kit. A little baby quick set kit. That's probably, see ya, Thoralt. That is probably YouTube doing that, honestly. They like sneaking in shit. I'm nowhere near. JBot may or may not be programmed to do that. 440. These really need to be in the vehicle. So I'm going to put this on the front counter, which is probably where it came from when I was cleaning the front counter. Oh, you know what? I've actually got a box somewhere around here with stuff Jason has to put in his vehicle. Where'd that box go? I ain't it. Okay. Until I find that box, I guess I will put it on the front counter. Got a whole brand new one of these. And some dividers for them. Only 30. But that's enough to get started. It's going to be my last one, too. For all intents and purposes. I don't need any more after this one. And the only reason I needed that one was mostly for weirdo wood screws of all kinds. Because they're just not... I don't have a great one container to do them all. But I have no idea where to put that either. So that's a problem. But it will be the last one. For sure. For sure. For the meantime, sure. Because, yeah. That's what you call a culmination of my 3 weeks, is realizing that I needed one more small one. So I went ahead and got the, dividers as well. Schlage removable core. I don't have many of these, so I don't really have a place for Schlage. I've got Schlage cylinders up here and Schlage mortise offering up here. Schlage rim and mortise. I guess we could just put it in the Schlage rim and mortise. Technically it is, even though it's SFIC. See you, Fred. Have a great weekend. Yeah, I'm probably going to cut out early today, and thus we're going to probably be done early today. So, yeah, I'm just going to piddle around here for a minute and decide what is worth my time doing and what is not, which is, at this point in time, I don't really care about doing any of it. But it sure would be nice to be able to, like, if somebody brings in a lock Saturday or Monday morning when we open back, it sure would be nice to be able to just, like, you know, have an area here where this was my last little L4A. What is that? L4s? Yeah, L4. I don't have a box for L4 or a big enough box for this. L4. Let's see. Do I? Hold on, I may. Got D1 right there. Put you on top of the D1. Y'all kind of go together. Why are you apart? Who do you belong to? Well, here's something you didn't know. I don't know if you knew, but now you know that a master padlock 6000B cylinder will go in a quick set keyway, like halfway. I found that out because one of my customers was trying his key in one and was like, kept trying to shove the master key in there, and I was like, no, and then I was like, what the hell? That key goes in there? Now, it won't go in like a mortise cylinder or like a mark cylinder, but like an old deadbolt cylinder, maybe even a knob. Nah, it won't go in a new knob, but if it's all wore out, who would have known? Okay, we got D1s here. We need to do it. We need to do a rustling setup. That's what we probably should be doing. Garbage. That cylinder's pretty toast. What are you doing over here? All right, let me grab a container just to get the tools out of the way. It's the easiest way for me to do it anyway. Or we can use this. Join you together before you get separated. These are already all stamped keys, so these are going to be discarded. They are original Corbin Russell, but those are going to be discarded. Heard a car pull up. Where did you pull up? D1s, you were right there. Yep. Quick set. Yep. Schleich. Yeah, honestly, though, let me take those back out. I don't usually keep the aftermarket. Almost lost one of the fancy little picks out of here. It doesn't go that way. How's this go? Goes like that. Nope, just like this. Somewhere around here is another one. Thanks again, dang it, Wes, for that. Yep, put those over there. All right, tools galore. I don't even know how hex wrenches get over here, y'all. Like, honestly, I almost always have my part. I pulled this one out of one of those pinning kits. So kind of been up there. But anyway, I hate those tweezers anyway. And yeah, there's literally not many reasons for me to have these. Maybe I was using them on a master padlock or something. I'm going to jump them over here. Use them right here, here. Try to at least halfway keep everything straight. That's where all my picks go. Did this thing ever start working? Yes. Okay. File needs to come back over here. Why do I have a blank RB out here? Who knows? These also came out of a penny kit. I don't really like those, but I figure why not? Maybe I'll start using them for something. Maybe one day. Still trying to figure out where this came from. Where's the housing for this guy? I guess I had it just as a plug. There's a quick set clip. I put that in the quick set drawer here. There's a broken pick, still useful. Plug 4. Ooh, look at them shiny Baldwin keys. My Baldwin box is pretty hard to get to. We can scrap that. We can scrap that broken key. The Schlage can go back in here. This one can get scrapped. I feel like this is the tailpiece off of that core. We're going to get all the way down and find the core, or the housing for it. That is a 6-pin C. Do I have an easily accessible box? No, but I'll put it over there. This goes over here. Yeah, I've got to come up with some kind of solution for keys that's better than that, because that always gets blocked off over there. Like, this whole area is like a hot mess. And I can't, now I just stacked this here, but like, yeah, I've got organizing bins over there for keys, but I can't ever get to them because it's always blocked by these. Those needs to be straightened out a little bit there. But we're not going to do that either. All right. We're going to get to the point where I have enough room to do what I need to. Nope, that's perfectly good key. Enough room to do what I need to do. If somebody brings some locks in. Had to get a little bit of organizing in on the Saturday morning organizing, right? Why are you backed up? Yeah, see, lock and key. Run Fondering across from Walker Drive. Or State Street in Jackson. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna do a volume check real quick. So will we see a clean blue cloth? We're getting close. What time is it? 12:43. Yeah, we gotta hurry. We're gonna hurry this up. Wes got me another rubber thing, and I thought about trying to do it. You want to see if it works? It's obviously going to sit on it. I want to say I've tried this, but we could. Maybe. I mean, this one works good. All right, let's go for the clean blue. Clean blue, at least clean blue. Let's go back here. Spiky, stabby thing. I'm going to need a parts tray. So parts. Parts. Ah, there it is. Did y'all see that? Baldwin erg. I can't get to the Baldwin keys there. I want to say, is that them? I'm going to straighten it up anyway, so if I miss a few, it's good. Blank key. One day I need to sort out these blank keys that I have up here that can be a recut. That can, no, it's an RK. I did a job with RKs. We're just gonna scrap those. There's all my tension tools. Where did silver car go? No, new. That's an old Westlock plug. Okay, that is big scrap. 2 slag screws, pretty rough shape. Tailpiece. I don't know if that one's good or not. There's all my shims. That's another thing. I've been wondering where all my shims have been. Like, I've been missing them out of my truck. I've been missing them here. It's like, where'd they all go? Quick set. Could be recut. Now I'm gonna have to go through that thing anyway, so I might as well just throw them in there for now. Here, let's put you right here. Always good to have spring or key rings up here. That came out of an arrow deadbolt. Probably it was not supposed to be left out. Who the hell did that? It's a heavy small hole strike plate. All right, let me throw this away. And get those up. Looks like we got some two. There's a pin. Good. No weird pins or springs.
Low battery.
Uh-oh.
Please charge.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna throw those keys in there.
Low battery. Please charge.
J-Bot's squawking. Let me go turn him off.
Please charge.
Why? You're plugged in. Why do you have low battery? Let me make sure the volume's working real quick. Seems to be. Oh, you know what? We are not going to see new blue because I don't have any new blue. Still have not gotten by
Low
the
battery. Please charge.
Still have not gotten by the blue towel place. So nope, we're gonna see dirty blue though. That one's a hot mess. That was especially done for a reason. What a refill. So wonderful.
Low battery. Please charge.
Shut up, J-Bot. We get it. Just turn off. I'm just going to turn it off. Wait. Nope. This goes there. This goes there. That goes there.
Low battery. Please charge.
Oh, there's another pin. There's another pin. There's a awesome pin. Acid. Oh, okay. Nope, there's another pin. Let me go get a paintbrush.
Low battery. Please charge.
Ah. I wouldn't need blue paper towels if I make that lab thing work. But the only problem with that is you still have to, to clean it out, you still have to lift it up, which means every time I would have to lift up the pinning kit. Whereas like right now, I can just do this. I've always kind of felt like pinning kits are actually way harder to clean because they trap the pins. Like I can't do this to that to make it get all the pins out. So I don't know. That's one I've never tried using a mat in my main areas of. Hey, that's a spool. I just think it's much easier doing this. Well, put on this one. We could get rid of this top layer. Let's get rid of the top layer. I bet it's bluer underneath. Another obligatory siren coming along. There's a, looks like an oscilloscope spool pin right there. Okay, let's do this. Is it blue underneath? No. Is it blue underneath that? No. How far down have you sunk? All the way down. Well, I guess I just got to put it on my list to get new towels. We're just going to leave it as is. Not very satisfying, I know, but at least, which one is this? It's got that. Just nowhere good to put it. Just there, maybe. Yep. Put you right there, maybe. Paintbrush out of here. All right. Well, it's at least halfway a little bit more organized than it was. Thank you for joining in with this fun adventure. As always, we're going to go do a mic switch. And we are back on the correct mic only, so no double audio, hopefully. That car doesn't sound good. Oh, it actually cranked up. I thought I was going to have to go out there and help him jump it off. No clean blue towels. Damn. I mean, I have a couple. It's just not worth it. It needs a whole new mat. So. And that's funny because I stopped by Lowe's just the other day. I could have grabbed some. Do I need to stop at AutoZone for anything? I don't know. Let me check prices. I haven't been to I've been forcing myself away from Harbor Freight. However, it is the season for sales. I ain't got any money anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I've been purposely staying away from Harbor Freight. I could have gone the other day. I was up in the area in Ridgeland. I don't remember what I was doing there, but I was coming from Madison, and I was like, I could just detour a little bit and run in there, but I don't really need anything. I don't really need it. So, no blue towels. And I had to stop at Lowe's the other morning to grab propane because it got cold for like a day and a half. And we had one of those little heaters that you attach to the top of the tank. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, we're done. Let's go to the screen. You feel that? Make a shopping list. Check it twice. I'm gonna make a list and it's not gonna be here all night. I won't have it. I hope you're just picking up something, bro. The way I was looking at me, I'm saying it not. Isn't it time for the cheap drill bits? The blue towels are on sale at Harbor Freight? Well, shit. You've convinced me. I gotta go to Harbor Freight now, I guess. Dang it. I've been getting forced. Yeah, I could go to Tractor Supply. Or not Tractor Supply, Northern Tool. I don't know if they have good deals on tools, though. Or on towels. Towels. I know Milwaukee's doing a big thing with pack outs. I've been seeing that all over my feeds. But I don't need any pack outs, so. And you gotta spend a lot of money to save money. Just kidding, they're not. No, I didn't see that until you mentioned that, so good. Yeah. We can just pretend like they are, right? Well, I thought I'm blaming on you. I'm like, Kim, I gotta go to Harbor Freight. Because Lock Leisure said that that they're on sale. So never know, they may be. Maybe. But it'd be much easier for me to just stop at AutoZone and buy like a toupee. It's just they're more expensive there. I'll have to deliberate prices between Lowe's, Home Depot, and AutoZone. Because AutoZone actually has them on sale sometimes. Yeah, but well, see, yeah, a lot of places are starting to do like multi-week long Black Friday sales, and a lot of them are swearing up and down that they're the same sales they'll have on Black Friday. So, who knows? Who knows? I don't see blue paper towels being top of the list for Black Friday sales reasoning. Why would you put it? You always need blue towels for the most part. It's like a static type item. I wonder how much Amazon's blue towels are. Amazon brand blue towels. I don't know. I'll have to check that too. It just seems so silly to order paper towels through a delivery service. One day we'll have brand new fresh blue towels up there, and I'll show you. I'll take a picture. If it's midweek, I'll take a picture of it fresh and new and show you the next Saturday. Speaking of the next Saturday, it is time to get out of here. I hope everybody has a great weekend. But it's time to Lock Force Disassemble! Can't believe that actually turned off. Looks like Orange Mustang outside there decided, who was staring at me when he walked off, decided to actually just be gone for a while. Fuckhead. Like, come on. I think he's done that before too. I need to take a picture of that car. Yeah. Aldi's an option too. We used to be a Sam's Club member a long time ago, and then they moved further away from us, so you have to buy 77 of them. Costco, we hadn't done the Costco thing because it's a little click up the way here, and Sam's is even more of a pain in the ass to get to. Hadn't even been in the new Costco. I've never even been in a Costco, and it's been here for like 2 years now, a year now at least. What does a roll of blue cost at Harbor Freight? I haven't looked at prices lately. No idea. But I guess I'll do that. I'm not going to want to do that on the way in Monday morning. So I may not get blue towels until actually Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend. But it's time for me to go, so that I can get out here and maybe leave a little bit early and eat some vitamin C, just in case. Nah! I don't have a thermometer. Y'all been gone since 10 o'clock this morning. Oh, you're not gone. You just... Oh, yeah, you are gone. So when I'm down one spot, I have to aggressively defend it. But I'm pretty sure I've seen this red piece of shit Dodge out here before. 12 rolls, 36 bucks on Amazon. It's just expensive. I'd rather spend like $5.99 for just 2. It would take quite a while to go through 12. If I had 12, see, Harbor Freight showing $3.49 per roll. If I had that many, I would be more inclined to use them for tasks that blue towel shouldn't be used for. That's my theory. If you only buy 1 or 2, you know the value in that 1 or 2. If you have 12, you have all this. It's like lube. Now I'm spraying lube all over the cell, all over, you know, like, wah! 2 cans at once sometimes with the lubricant, because I have a shitload of it. That'd be the same thing with paper towels. I'd be like, oh, I spilled a drop of coffee, grab a whole 2 sections of blue towel and wipe it off and throw it away. So I don't think I'm going to be buying a 12-pack. Anyway, thanks again for watching, y'all. Have a great weekend. I guess, let me type something here. Happy weekend, y'all. Oh, nope, that's not the right symbol. Okay, yep, you got close enough. Yeah, you can have too many. No 018 today. Weird. It was ridiculous in the shop yesterday. I did use it before live, though. We had one lady come in and get 8 keys. So it has been used today, just not during live. Blow your nose, blue towel. Rinse your hands, blue towel. Coffee filter, blue towel. Yeah, y'all have a great one. We're just gonna cut it off, just like this. Let me find the button first. Let's okay. Have a great weekend.